What's up everyone and welcome back to the AG Chelsea TV. Today let's get started with I'll succeed at Chelsea, Toney Madueke insists. Nigerian-born British winger, Toney Madueke, has insisted that he is at Chelsea Football Club to succeed despite his current struggle at the club. Nigerian descent has maintained that, despite the current struggles at the club, he is there to succeed. On January 20, 2023, Toney Madueke began his Chelsea career after moving there on a €35 million transfer fee from Dutch club PSV Eindhoven. The 21-year-old striker, who's qualified to represent the Super Eagles of Nigeria or the Three Lions of England, is adamant that his career would eventually reach its pinnacle at Chelsea. According to him, "I definitely back myself, the Evening Standard in Britain. It won't be long before everything comes together. I've just got to get my head down and work hard. I've got the ability and talent to do well, I'm sure." Chelsea signed elite talent for excellent price. Chelsea are reportedly delighted with the smart piece of business they did to win the race for the signing of Ecuadorian wonderkid Kendry Poyes. The 16-year-old is already playing regularly for his senior national team, and it's clear he could have a very big future at the highest level of the game. Chelsea won't have Poyes on their books until his 18th birthday, but Fabrizio Romano has spoken on his YouTube channel about the deal, saying the Blues feel his value has likely already doubled since they paid a €20 million package for him. With an initial fee as low as just €10 million, Poyes could be Chelsea's future if he continues to develop like this, and CFC supporters will be desperate to see this move work out after some false dawns at Stamford Bridge in recent times. Although the West London Giants have signed some exciting young players, they are yet to really gel together, and it remains to be seen if they'll end up fulfilling their potential. Liverpool and Man City target wants move to Chelsea. Liverpool are interested in signing Lex wonderkid Patrick Dorgu, according to reports. The youngster has earned comparisons to Andy Robertson and attracted attention from major European clubs. Dorgu, 18, broke into the Lex first team this season and has made 8 appearances in Serie A, and he has already impressed enough for Liverpool to begin monitoring his situation. Report Gazzetta dello Sport. Manchester City are also said to be keen on the left-back, who is under contract until 2027. City could benefit from strengthening with Sergio Gomez, the only recognized left-back in the squad following the departure of João Cancelo. The Portuguese joined Barcelona on loan in the summer, but the Spanish giants are also keen on Dorgu. However, all three clubs could miss out on the Dane after he revealed his dream is to play for a different Premier League team. He said, "Chelsea is my dream to play for. I have been a fan of them for over 10 years, so it would be a huge dream to play for them." The Blues could be on the lookout for a left-back following the injury to Ben Chilwell. Levi Colwill has deputized in his absence, but is more suited to playing in central defense, while boss Mauricio Pochettino has not been keen on using Marc Cucurella. Ivan Toney sent message for Chelsea and Arsenal. Throughout the summer, Toney was forced to train individually, but that changed in mid-September as he rejoined his teammates on the training ground. Just a few late, it was then revealed by Brentford that Toney played 61 minutes in a behind-closed-doors friendly against Serie A side Como, with Toney on the score sheet in a 2-2 draw. Commenting on his playing return, Brentford boss Thomas Frank said, "It was so good, spoke with him just before he entered the pitch and said, 'Enjoy it.' He said, 'I will,' and you can see he really enjoyed getting out there just to play football. He looked like he enjoyed it, and he does what Ivan does. He scored a goal, so it was very good to see he was happy after." In the midst of his ban, both Chelsea and Arsenal have been said to be eyeing a January swoop of Toney, with Chelsea appearing as the initial favourites to sign the £60 million rated star. However, it was revealed that Mikel Arteta and Edu wanted to sign the striker in the summer transfer window until he was handed a long-term ban. Toney posted to his Instagram story earlier this week showing himself in the gym before panning up to the Dubai skyline. The former Newcastle man has been active on social media throughout his ban, and in recent hours he has posted a cryptic message, perhaps indicating his time at Brentford could be over soon. With 5 individual Instagram stories, Toney shared images from his time at the Bees with a variety of goal celebrations appearing to show some of his favourite moments while in a red and white shirt. One of the images showed his reaction moments after scoring a huge equaliser against Arsenal from last season's Premier League encounter at Emirates Stadium. Celebrations from goals against West Ham and Fulham have also been posted, along with Toney angering several away fans and celebrating with his teammates at the Tech Community Stadium. The actual reason why Pep Guardiola let Cole Palmer join Chelsea. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola thinks he may have found an even hotter prospect than Chelsea attacking midfielder Cole Palmer at the Etihad. That is according to a report from the Daily Star. It claims that Pep Guardiola and City felt that they could afford to let Cole Palmer go because the club have Oscar Bob, who is now set to sign a new long-term contract at the Premier League and European champions. Palmer has impressed for Chelsea since joining Mauricio Pochettino's side, scoring a goal and grabbing an assist in their 4-1 win against Burnley just before the international break. However, it looks like City think that they have an even more promising player in their ranks in Bob. Even if City did not have Bob, it is hard to imagine them worrying too much about losing Palmer. While he is playing well right now, the citizens are never short of attacking options, while Chelsea are probably not that much of a threat to them at present. Whatever the case, from Chelsea's point of view, they will be delighted that Palmer decided to leave City and join them based on what he has shown so far. He was taken off injured in England U21's last match, and Chelsea supporters will now be praying that he is fit enough to play against Arsenal next weekend. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.